guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this romantic light pink rose cut crease makeup look for you guys. I'm gonna start off by spraying my face with some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. That's the Dr. Yart Water Drop. I'm gonna rub in the moisturizer gently onto my face, but of course this is a speed up video, so it's gonna look like I'm doing it rough. Next, for my primer, I'm using the Professional by Benefit, and I'm also gonna gently rub that into my face. The foundation that I'm using is the Born This Way by Too Faced in the shade Honey. I'm gonna dab it onto my face, and then after that I'm gonna get my foundation brush and spray some Matte Fix Plus onto it, and then buff in my foundation. That way all the foundation is smooth and blended in all together. I did have some minor breakouts that day, so I'm using this color correction by NYX. I don't know what the name of the shade is, but it's a green like concealer type thing. I'm just putting it where my what is it called? Well, whatever, the parts that I really need the most, and then I'm just gonna damp a beauty blender and then blend that in. For concealer, I'm using this Chanel concealer, and it looks almost like my skin tone. It's not really like a light concealer, but I'm going over on top of the parts where the green is still showing. Then after that, I'm just gonna get my beauty blender and damp it with some MAC Fix Plus, and then just blend in those spots. Then I'm just gonna conceal my under eye, doing it from inside of the corner of my eye towards the outside to my cheek. Once again, I'm gonna get my damp beauty blender and blend all that in. To set my concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. For brows, I'm just going to show you a little bit how I do my eyebrows. I'm not going to say how I do them because I know everybody has their own preference. I know I do. I know how to do my eyebrows. Like, I know the way that I like to do them. So yeah. Now I'm taking the Blowing Aid by Benefit. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but I'm taking it in and just cleaning up the bottom part of my eyebrows. For bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and yeah, I'm using this Coastal Scents angled brush. For blush, I'm using this really cute light pink blush that really makes it look so natural on the cheeks. It's by Makeup Geek. I love to apply blushes with a stippling foundation brush just because it gives it that more natural look. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier and bake my face, and the whole face obviously. I'm gonna go in my T-zone and then under my eyes as well. Baking is super messy, like the powder goes everywhere. I wish, or can someone tell me what's a way to not get the powder everywhere, because I haven't found a solution for that. Now I'm going back to that Benefit concealer and just gonna prep my eyelids with the lemonade side. So while that is baking, my face is baking, I'm taking the shadow Real Gar. I'm sorry if I don't say these names right, but I'm taking the Real Gar shadow and the Raw Sienna in the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I'm just going to concentrate that in my crease. Now I'm taking off the product that's on that brush because I do want to use that same brush but just without product, and I want to blend in the eyeshadow way more. Now I'm taking this small pointy eyeshadow brush and I'm getting the shade Red Ochre. I think that's what it's called, Red Ochre. I don't know, these names are really fancy, but I'm concentrating that shadow in my crease only. I know right now it might look harsh, but later on I'm gonna blend it all in. Now I'm taking a blending brush and just gonna blend that crease shadow all in, so it's not as harsh as it was. Now let's just dust off all that powder, which is super annoying and messy as fuck. Now I'm getting the same blending brush and picking up the same eyeshadow, the red ochre, and concentrating that more into my crease. Now with a bigger blending brush, you want to blend all that eyeshadow really nicely until it looks perfectly heavenly. For my cut crease, I'm using the Lemonade concealer, and I'm gonna do just the oval shape of my eyelid. Well, as right now, as you can see, I keep going down and up just because I know the product transfers on top, so it will give me that defined place where my cut crease starts. I know by looking at the video it's more explanative than what I'm saying, because it's kind of hard for me to say it, to describe it. So right now I'm taking the concealer from the tip of my eyebrow all the way to the middle part. Right now it can look sketchy really, but later on, once you put on eyeshadow on top and really blend that in, it will look really nice. Now I'm getting the eyeshadow Tempera from the same palette and putting it on top of that concealer. That way the concealer doesn't move anywhere and just sets there. Now going back in with a small pointy eyeshadow brush and with that same color, red ochre, and I'm just gonna like clean up the line and not make it as sharp, but at the same time I do want it to show a difference of where the colors end. This will also intensify that cut crease color that you have going on. Now going in with a big blending brush just to smooth out a little bit all of that together. Now I'm taking the shade Vermeer with my finger and applying it onto my eyelid, only to that light part. Now taking a really pointy eyeshadow brush, I'm getting the shade Warm Fresco and applying that underneath my waterline. Now using the same brush, I'm using the shade Frosty from the Kylie Cosmetics, the Holiday Palette. I'm just going to apply that in my inner corners of my eye. Now with my Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper, I'm making like a really thin eyeliner. I want it to be super sharp, super on fleek. Now to make it even more sharp, I'm gonna go in with my concealer and make it really thin so I can cut a bitch. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and use the Better Than Sex mascara. If you follow my channel since the beginning, you already know that I don't really use false lashes, but I am gonna start and I'm gonna get a lot of them. And now for my waterline, I'm using the eyeliner pencil in the shade Snow from the Kylie Cosmetics. Now for highlight, I'm of course using the Alchemist Holographic Palette by Kat Von D, and I'm using Pink Opal. I just gotta say, that little strand of my hair is so bothering me. I think it's foundation or powder of some sort, but it's just bothering me now that I'm editing my video. For lip scrub, of course, I'm using the Beautiful Real Lip Arrival. For my lips, I'm using the matte liquid lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics, and this is the shade Love Bite. And then on top of Love Bite, I'm gonna apply the shade Angel, also from Kylie Cosmetics. And that is all for this video for this soft, romantic, light pink rose. Yes, bitch, slay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up underneath and also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. That way you can receive a notification every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.